Hey there, I'm Aki and welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. Today we have some really cool new Precursor stuff and we're talking about mini Ventgardens. But before we get to that, let's take a look at the new Lily Paddler. Now, some of you might have already seen it. This is what it looks like, but they have since updated it. It is slow and vulnerable to attacks, and it has long arms for seed foraging on the ocean floor. And its illuminated plumage looks like a school of smaller fish, which might convince predators that they are not worth a chase. What this doesn't tell you though, is that this serves a similar function to the Mesmer. As you can tell, it sucks you in, and then, well, you lose orientation completely. Now, it does not seem to attack you, it just wants to disorient you, which it clearly manages to do. I'm currently not sure where we are actually. I could have sworn there was like a kelp forest around here somewhere. Wait, what? Where are we? Yeah, so this definitely works pretty well. I am confused. The only problem is that this effect on the side of the screen doesn't seem to go away, since I can't see any lily paddlers. But the effect is still there, so yeah, that's kind of annoying. But, oh, there we go, it's gone. But this is definitely really cool. At first I thought it would be just another Mesmer type creature, which would be kind of lame. But they actually managed to make it really interesting. Because, you know, the Mesmer isn't half as scary if this thing drags you down and completely blurs your vision. Next up, they also changed the crafting layout. As you can tell, these are now arranged in multiple rows, since they once had way too many creatures for example, cooked food, and it would take up more than your screen is actually high, so it wouldn't be able to show you everything. But as you can tell, you can now easily see what you want to cook. Now this also applies to the modification station, but you won't notice it since there aren't enough items to craft in here. Now next up, they added a small version of the Ventgarden, which actually moves around. I don't think you can go in this one, since that would be a little weird, but let's see. No, you definitely can't, since you can't even get under it. So this is just a scaled down version of the Ventgarden with way better lighting. So as you can tell, this middle thing isn't way too bright, and I think it's really cool. Now here you have a size comparison between the small Ventgarden and a glow whale, and as you can tell, they are about the same size. Maybe the glow whale is a tiny bit bigger. And oh yeah, these can apparently float above water. Good to know. Now, next up we have new Precursor item models. As you can tell, these are the Precursor Bounties, which you can scan in order to get rewards. They have multiple models they can now spawn in, and they look absolutely amazing if you ask me. These will give you rewards, for example, water, power cells, first aid kit, or even the Precursor Tether, which you can use to teleport back to your teleportation module in the sea truck. Which I still think is kind of sad, since it can't teleport you to your base. Now, on to the next Precursor stuff. This is a Precursor Obelisk. You can scan this as well, and it will add to your bounty. We don't know what exactly this does yet, but you can pick up some iron cubes around here. You don't get damaged if you go into these beams, but you can't interact with it or damage it as well. There are also now thermal vents in the Arctic kelp caves, as you can see here. And that's already it again. If I missed anything, let me know down in the comments below and you'll get featured in the next episode. But for now, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like. If you really liked it, then subscribe for news right when they come out. And as always, I'll see you next time. Goodbye!